Stadium is known for Saturday night racing, of course, but this weekend the Madhouse is transforming into a diamond. A baseball diamond for the Carolina Disco Turkeys 3-game series. This is the first time that baseball will be played at Bowman Gray in its 86-year history.
I'm
Pretty
trying
cool.
to picture it, and to help us do that is
Yeah.
via Greg Sullivan. He's our first live interview this morning, and he is team president and co-owner of the Disco Turkeys. Greg, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So how did this history-making opportunity come to be? How did you guys get in there and decide, yeah, baseball could be played here?
Sure.
Yeah, it's a good question. I think first of all, racing historically, I think here usually pauses around the 4th of July weekend. We wanted to play on 4th of July. Last year there were no stadiums available that we thought of in town, so we played, in High Point. And this year we were thinking about how we could play locally. Kind of wondered about it and kept trying to figure out a reason not to, and we couldn't be told no. We couldn't figure out a reason not to, so we decided to make it happen. And we also had seen that in the 50s, the Brooklyn Dodgers had played for 4 years at the LA Coliseum. Realized it was pretty much the exact same layout as Bowman Gray Stadium. They have NASCAR events there as well, and it worked.
This is impressive, Greg, especially when you think about the size of a baseball diamond. I mean, I played softball for several years, and well, I should say 12 years to be exact. So the field is a lot smaller than baseball, but knowing that y'all have, outfields that reach up to 300 feet to be able to construct a wall, what is it going to look like once you're actually inside the stadium and it's been sort of reconfigured so that way baseball can be played where people and cars are normally racing?
Yeah, the logistics of it.
Yeah, I think the first thing is we all just have to come to terms with right field is going to be about 215 feet.
Oh.
So, for some batters, it's going to be a different field than for others, for lefties versus righties. So, our right-handed hitters, when they pull a home run ball, it's going to have to go as far as it normally would. But if they hit one the opposite way, they can figure that out. Or if a lefty pulls one, they have the opportunity to really boost their stats, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I'd say
Interesting
too.
logistics, yeah.
I know, a routine pop fly to right field's going over the fence. In that case, that's for sure. Hope the wind is not blowing out for you. Greg, your first two games are against your rivals. I know that's always, and the whole club gets kind of juiced up for that. How have you guys been preparing for that?
Yeah, so I think for the two teams, they've played each other 5 times. The Disco Turkeys have a 3-2 advantage right now, but they've been very split a doubleheader at Truist Stadium earlier this year. So I think in baseball, especially in the summer when it's hot, if you play the same team a lot, that could either be something where they kind of get to know each other, or it could be that the little small feuds escalate over time. So I think right now it's still, kind of in that first stage, but it's kind of one of those fun matchups where they challenge each other. And I know they both have been thinking about strategy a lot, how to play against each other, just because they see each other so much.
Right, and so that's for the first couple games. The final game, though, is on the 4th of July, and that sounds like there's a little bit of extra things in store for that event. Can you tell us what fans can look forward to there?
Yeah, sure. So for all our games this weekend, we've got live music leading up to the games. So on July 4th, one of the local bands, Just Gophers, is going to be playing before the game. So as gates open, you can listen to live music. And then on the field, it's going to be a lot of fun. And they're playing a team that is tied to this area, the Winston-Salem Moravians, who our organization also operates that team. There's a lot of familiar faces. Sometimes former Disco Turkeys wind up on the Moravians. So, it's a lot of fun. They don't play as many games, but they come out for the holidays. And sometimes they'll have celebrities and that kind of thing on the team, or former Disco Turkeys. And one of the games this year, too, we are bringing in one of the games in this series. We're also going to be bringing in one of the Carolina Thunderbirds players as well. We just found out last night who played college baseball when he was in college in addition to hockey. So, you know, we've got all kinds of stuff coming up. And I even heard one of your lead-ins to this about a rickshaw company, and he's involved too. I can't really say too much of how, but, you know, a lot of times our relief pitchers like to make big entrances, so we've been talking to a bit of
Oh my gosh.
That would be hysterical too. Greg, I just want to quickly mention that I went to your game last year on the 4th of July at Truist Point in High Point, and your logo is excellent. The
Yes.
merchandise line was longer than the beer line. That's saying a lot.
That's
so
saying something,
congratulations
yeah.
for that.
We should just combine the beer and merchandise line. I think it's a good combination.
I think it's a
twofer.
missed marketing opportunity. It really is.
We're just helping you out here.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us
Right.
this morning, Greg. You've given us some fantastic insight into how things will be working out there. So there are going to be 3 chances for everyone to watch the Disco Turkeys there in action at the Madhouse. You can grab your tickets, though, on discoturkeys.com.